So every day they are sending Sisi email, assuring her, sending her different signs of Illuminati, how they are going to change her life, how they are watching over her life, and all this and that. Hey lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time meeting this bold, beautiful, dark-skinned girl from South Sudan, you're highly welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name Mary Davis, the boss lady on YouTube. I'm a new YouTuber based in Juba, South Sudan. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my channel, guys. So guys, today's video is a story. Hey, I've been wanting to tell you guys story, but I had a lot of stories, so today I said let me tell you guys. And the story is about how my cousin sister joined Illuminati in my own house using my phone.
What did you say?
Yes, you heard me right. She joined the underground in my own house, with my own phone. So let me take you back how it all started. This was not a long time ago. It was in 2020 during the pandemic, right? So before that, how she knows my house, right? Because before I start, my grandma and some of my aunties came home, so she came with them to see me. I cooked for them, I did things. So that's how she saw my house. And I didn't even know her, right? She's my cousin's sister, yes, but I did not know her when I was growing up. She's younger than me, but of course I know her father, I know we are related. So when she came that day, introduced, they told me this is so and so daughter. I'm like, okay. So that was it. She went back and she never came back. So now this day I went for work. Then after work, something was telling me to come home direct. Something was telling me, no, let me go somewhere. You know, being alone, I was like, I wanted to branch to a friend's house, maybe to chill there for some time, then I come home when it is dark. But something was telling me, you go home, just go home. And you know what? Kumbe, this lady came to my house around 3. She was just seated outside because I went with my kids. The good thing, the compound had people, so they gave her a chair and she was seated waiting for me. She did not have my contact, she did not call me. Now I was battling with my instinct. Kumbe, the blood is the one fighting, because if I was to go somewhere, she could have sit more than 5 hours, which was going to be bad for her. So I was like, let me go home, let me not go. So cut the story short, I decided, let me come to my house direct. Hey, when I came, I got someone else. I was like, ah, sister, what happened? They're like, hey, by the way, I came since. I'm like, you're very lucky, because I was planning to go somewhere, but something told me to come home direct. If I could have gone and maybe come late, what happened? It's like, hey, you know, we are related by blood. That's why I said, yeah, sure. It is the blood that brought me here. We are really related. So I opened the door, we entered inside, and I asked her. No, I didn't even ask her. She told me the reason why I'm here, where she was staying, because that's even another relative of ours she was staying with. She told me why she was staying. She had misunderstanding with those girls, and the girls treat her bad. They even took her clothes. The only clothes she had was what she had on her body and her phone. To even throw her out of the house, she had nowhere to go. Then she now started telling me a story that touched really my heart, that no matter what, that one was like, if you're someone who is having human heart, you will feel bad. I'm not going to tell you the story, but when she started telling me like how she came to Juba, because she started from Kenya. From Kenya she went to our auntie's house in Uganda, in Kampala. There, from there moving here in Juba, and now this happens. I felt so bad for her, and I'm like, okay, now what is your plan? She told me she's tired of staying here with people, because the mother is in Kenya. So she told me she wants to go back to Kenya, but right now she's having a boyfriend that promised her to give her transport. So she just wanted to maybe wait for like few days in my house. If that guy gave her the money, she will go. I'm like, okay. I know I did not tell my landlady, but this is a situation, right? So I knew also this is a short time kind of thing. So I just thought it's okay, let's stay. So we stayed with my sister. I don't know which name can we give her. We give her, let's call her Sissy, right? Let's call her Sissy. What? Why did it take me forever to think of a name? Okay, so we stayed with Sissy, and imagine I could go for work in the morning. I leave Sissy with money. Sissy will buy sauce and will cook and will clean the house. And me, I love people who are clean. You know, like I love that neatness. I come back from work, I get Sissy. She has cooked, she has cleaned the house, even herself, she has showered, she's just seated watching TV. I'm like, oh, this is so sweet. Then even sometimes I feel like bad, like sometimes I feel bad and I'll be like, Sissy, sometime I should also cook. Like, you don't need to cook every day. When I come back from work, you should also leave. I can cook. You know, it's the two of us. Even if I cook late, it's still okay. She's like, no, you're not sitting at home the whole day. I cannot wait for you when you're from work. I'm like, oh. And you know, she's my sister, so it did not feel so bad, like mistreating her. There was just this kind of understanding, you know, like there was just this kind of understanding that we had. So I could leave Sissy at home. Sissy cook, Sissy clean. Like literally, if it is weekend, I'll tell Sissy, Sissy, no, you are not cooking, you are not doing shit, I'm doing it. I can wash our clothes with Sissy, I can cook. Yeah, we stayed with Sissy like that. So she was having this small button phone, right? So I had a phone. I had my two phones, smartphones. Then I have a tablet. That tablet is not a personal phone. It was given to me from school, because all my assignments are there, all the models, everything, all the notes. The type of school I was in, that's what they do. Anyway, I'm not yet finished, but I'm going to finish. I pause it. So yeah, so she could ask me like she wants a smartphone so that she can be going online. Then I give her one of my phone. I had my iPhone, then Android phone, so I gave her the Android just to log in for some time. Then she checked. I didn't have a problem with that. Sometimes even she'll give me the phone when she are not logged out, and I'll just log her out, because I'm not the type of person who want to see people's things, right? So there was this day, I don't know what came to me. She gave me the phone, she did not log out, so I just went direct to Messenger, like to add my account, because she just added her own. So it will just sign in. Imagine, I don't know what happened, like I don't know what happened. I did not mean to check her things, but something just dragged me there. I think God was trying to show me something, right? So I click. She was chatting with this Indian man, and imagine, she asked the guy, she want to see her future, she want to know what she's going to be in future, how is her future, like she really want to know the entire thing. When I read that thing, I was like, I locked her out immediately. Then I was not thinking in my mind, like, what is wrong with this young girl? What do you want to know about your future? Like, what do you mean? I thought you're supposed to leave things in God's hand and wait the universe where it takes you. So why do you have to ask another human being to tell you about your future? So from there, I had question mark, but I did not take it serious. We continued with Sissy, you know. And by the way, that season, you guys, I had a lot of things going in my life. I was going through things, a lot of stress. So with me, the only thing I could hold to that time was God. So I was praying and fasting. Like even this weekend, I could cook for her, but I'll not eat. My room was is divided, like I have curtain, so I could be buying the curtain, should be this side. I'll just put on my music, I'll be praying and fasting, praying and fasting. Sissy's there. Sissy cannot even pray. So she was seeing all those things, like almost every Saturday and Sunday I'm praying and fasting like that. Sissy was seeing. So now she has seen that I was a serious Christian, I think. Yeah. So there was this day she asked me that why can't she use my tablet for school, and I'm like, you know, the place for SIM card, it is spoiled. I normally use it with Wi-Fi when I'm reading or when I'm trying to do my assignment, or if I want to submit anything. Yeah, so I don't use my bundle, so the SIM card place, it's spoiled. Then she told me, oh, she can't repair it. She want to be using it, you know, the whole day staying at home without phone, like smartphone is hard. She want to be going online. I told Sissy it's okay. If it is not very expensive for you, it's fine. So there was this day I went for work. When I came back, I got Sissy busy on the phone, the tablet. I'm like, Sissy, what happened? You have worked on the phone? And she's like, yes, now working. I say, wow, she even shifted her SIM card there. So she was using it. You guys, let me cut this story short. So now, I think she came in November, if I'm not wrong. We stayed for the whole November. Now it was December. I was planning to go on leave, and my family stays in Uganda, in case you don't know. So I normally take my leave to UG. So I wanted to go to Uganda, and now I didn't want to leave her by in Juba. And she was still not updating me. Weeks have gone. It was going to a month. She's not yet updating me about her traveling. So one morning, I think I was remaining with 1 week to travel out. I already have the dates of my traveling. I arranged my everything, a budget. So I asked Sissy, how far with your boyfriend? Because you know I'll be traveling and I don't want to leave you in Juba alone. My intention was not just in her. My intention was like, I want to find out if this guy is not ready to give her money. I wanted to take her along with me and maybe give her transport to go after our auntie's house. Then from there, she can find her ways going back to Nairobi. I did not have plan of giving her transport to Nairobi, but I could pay her from here to Uganda, like go with her. Then she proceed from there. That was my plan. So I asked Sissy, how far? Because I'm traveling and I don't want to leave you on your own. Sissy told me, by the way, that guy is now misbehaving, the boyfriend is now misbehaving, this and that, blah blah. So I'm like, okay. Then Sissy said, by the way, there are people that will be going to Kenya next tomorrow, and they are going as a family. I think they have hired a car. She need to go and find out with them if they have space so that they can carry her. I'm like, okay, that would be good. Just find out, but don't worry. You guys. So now I left for work. Then she told me I should go with my keys. I'm like, what if you come back early? Then because I know she's just going to find out. Of course, she's not going to stay the whole day, according to me. So she was going to come back early. But Sissy knows that was a mission of no return. Sissy insisted that I should go with my keys. I said, no, Sissy, I'm not taking the keys. You might come back earlier than me. You know me, I'm going for work the whole day. Sissy said, okay. Now, that day, like, we cook in the evening, we ate utensils were not washed, and she normally does that. Like, in the morning, maybe if there's remaining food, she will eat it for breakfast. Then she washes utensils. Then maybe in the evening, she cooks another food. So when I left, Sissy left the house. First of all, I left her on the bed, you know, waking up, going for work, and someone who's just staying at home. I cannot force her to wake up early morning with me, so I have to leave her on the bed. We are sleeping in the same bed. I don't have 2 beds in my house. It's just only 1 room, 1 bed, and sofa set. So we sleep in the same bed. So I normally leave her on bed. So I left her, and when Sissy got up immediately, I'm sure she woke up immediately after I left. Sissy just got up without even making the bed, without even eating that food, without even washing utensils. Sissy left my room, almost left the door open. She left all the windows. Sissy left. I know what Sissy did. Sissy went with my things. I don't care. I don't care about the clothes she took. Sissy went with my shoes, with clothes, with what. I had my iPhone that was, I think it had issue with the screen. It was in the house. Sissy did not want to carry that phone. Sissy took my tablet for school with her. Now she went. So at workplace, I think around 2, I called to check on Sissy. Sissy did not pick my call. No, when she was leaving, actually, she told me that she left the key with the neighbor. I'm like, oh, okay. That in case I come back earlier, I'll not be out. I'm like, okay. I thought maybe she was thinking. But my instinct was questioning. Like, my instinct was telling me something was not right. So I called Sissy around 2 to check on her. Sissy did not pick my call. I gave her like 30 minutes. No, I gave her like 1 hour. I called her again at 3 sharp. Sissy did not pick my call. 3:30. Sissy did not pick my call. Hey, I'm like, did Sissy disappear? Okay, to some extent I was scared. I thought maybe something happened to her. Then at 4, someone picked the call. The person told me that Sissy left the phone on charging. She went to the neighbor's house. I'm like, okay, if she comes back, please tell her that I was worried. When is she coming home? Now I was leaving office. So from there, I started feeling like weird. My spirit now so hard that like telling me something is absolutely wrong. Something is wrong. So Sissy called me for it. So when Sissy called me, I'm like, hey Sissy, you scared me. What happened? Where were you? Where are you? And by the way, when those ladies picked the phone, I asked them where's the location of Sissy. They told me Sharatombara. So now when Sissy called me, I asked Sissy, where are you? Sissy told me she's in Mangaten. These are 2 different places. I'm like, then now I sensed something is wrong again. So I told Sissy, okay, when are you coming? Sissy told me she will not come. She wants to sleep here. She will come tomorrow. And me that time I just enrolled for that semester, so I knew they are going to upload my notes anytime soon. So from there now I told Sissy, then if that's the case, maybe you direct me where you are, because I need that phone. They are going to upload my notes maybe today or tomorrow, so I want to go with the tablet for work tomorrow in the morning, so that I can check my note if they have dropped or not. So if you are not coming, the time you'll come tomorrow, you will get me when I've already gone, and I want to go with the phone. So let me reach home. I'm going to come where you are to pick the phone. Then I'll go with it for work tomorrow. Then tomorrow in the evening, I'll give you the phone for you to continue using it. Sissy said okay. So we're good. My spirit was still not allowing me. I told one of my friends, I told her that I'm feeling weird about this, my cousin that's staying with me. She's not picking my calls, and again now she said she's not coming home. I don't know what is happening. And this lady said, you trust people so easily. I'm like, girl, you don't know that girl's situation, so let's just leave it. So we left it there. So when I reached home, I called Sissy. Sissy picked the call. I told her where exactly should I come in Mangaten. Then she just told me at where. So she told me I'll get her there. I'm like, okay. Then after cutting the call, something told me no, let me ask exactly where, because when I reach there I don't want to delay. When I tried the number again, Sissy has switched off phone. I tried calling Sissy again. Sissy has switched off phone. I tried Sissy has switched off phone. I'm like, my spirit told me something is wrong. Let me not even waste my time to go. So I just removed my clothes. I started cleaning my house. I did everything. Now I called the other friend of mine. I told her, Maggie, you remember this story that I was telling you about Sissy? She said yes. To her now, Sissy switched off for me phone after telling me that I should come and pick my phone. I think Sissy has run away from my house. This lady told me I told you.
For what? I be member of the family. I not be family.
So I told her, okay, I'm sending you Sissy's number. In case she just blocked me, let me give you the number, you will try. I sent the number. Sissy's number was still not going through, meaning she has switched off the phone. So we left it like that. We gave it time. This lady tried Sissy's number at 10. Number went through, Sissy did not pick. I tried to call Sissy's number. Sissy is busy. Like phone was busy. Now what I did, I checked online. Sissy was online. I was texting her sister what happened, phone was off. Before I chopped wires, I was still giving her space. I was not believing that Sissy can behave like this. The way we stayed with her, I treated her well. Like there's nothing that Sissy can do. I believe that Sissy was a good girl. I was texting Sissy. Sissy could read my message and keep quiet. Message, keep quiet. She reads it. Guys, I got annoyed. I'm like, no, Sissy, what is wrong with you? I was recording voice note. I'm like, Sissy, let me tell you one thing. You cannot be playing me while you're like this. You know how we stayed in this house. You know how much I treated you, and you know we are really like related with blood. That's the same reason why you came to my house without my notice, and I came home and got you. If we were not related that day, I could have gone somewhere and you sit and get tired or even leave. So I am telling you, Sissy, all these games, stop them now. The fact that you're reading my messages and you're keeping quiet, I don't like. So Sissy, what is wrong with you? Sissy, tell me what's up. Sissy read that message, kept quiet. Now I told Sissy, let me tell you one thing. If you have plan of running away with anything, I don't care about anything you have taken in my house, whether shoes or clothes or what. I don't care. What about that phone for school? You know my notes are there. Everything is there, Sissy. Sissy, what exactly are you up to? So you don't want me to study? Sissy, let me tell you one thing. You could have taken my iPhone. I will not have problem with it. But that phone is for school. Let me tell you, Sissy, if we are really related with blood and you don't have bad intention toward me, talk to me. Bring that phone back. Secondly, if I told you really planning to do this to me right now because you don't want me to study, Sissy, you know the kind of a person I am. You have stayed in my house, you have seen me. Sissy, if one day I decide to just pray and pass and call your name, Sissy, even where you are planning to go, you will not go. Sissy, unless if we are not related by blood. I started talking nonsense now to Sissy. I sent her. Hey, from there, Sissy went offline. Now, from there, when I spoke my mind, I told her everything, and I just slept. The next day in the morning, Sissy started chatting me. Hi sis, how are you? I'm like, Then from there, I'm like, okay, maybe something happened. You know, yesterday my SIM card had issues, so I said, Sissy, you are online and you do not want to talk to me. You know, the SIM card had issues. I could not reply. This, that. How can you talk to me like that? You know how much I love you. You know how you treated me. I can never do anything like that to you. You know. I said, Sissy, you switch your phone for me. You are still talking like this. Okay, if that's the case, if you don't have any bad intention, if it is the phone that had issues, now, can you bring that phone to my office? I'm going to pay your transport coming and going. Sissy told me, okay. Hey, you guys, now God though. It is God doing all this thing. I have not yet seen anything yet. I thought I've seen something. No, that was nothing. Now, I waited, communicating with Sissy, communicating. Around line time, Sissy came. And that one day, like this, Sissy was looking like a different person. I don't know the things I told her. She felt bad or they affected her or what. I don't know. Sissy gave me phone. I gave her the transport of coming and going. She went back. I did not tell her anything bad or anything. I just greeted her, picked the phone and gave her the money for transport. Sissy left. So now, when I took the phone, I went to the office. Sissy changed the password, the pattern. So I called Sissy. I said, what happened to the pattern you did not remove? She told me, oh, it's just this and this. She directed me. Indeed, it was it. Now, one funny thing about Sissy, as young and smart as she was, Sissy did not log herself out of Facebook. Sissy left her email. First of all, I rushed to check my application for school. Sissy has flashed out everything of mine. The email for school was all my notes. In fact, I think she reset the entire phone. I'm like, Sissy have killed me. So what I did, I just downloaded the application again. I logged in, thank God everything is inside. She just like flashed the application out. Now, something told me to go to Messenger. When I went to Messenger, like there was just that message that you can just see even if you did not open the chat, right? That please don't send me message. I'm giving the phone to my big sis now and I don't want her to see. Hey! That thing tricked me. I clicked. When I clicked that thing, hey, you guys, I get shocked of my life. When I checked those chats, Kumbe Sissy has joined Illuminati. Hey, guys, I'm telling you. So Sissy Google Illuminati South Sudan and she got this guy's name. The guy's name is Emma. So she started the chat herself because she got this guy's contact and she sent the guy friend request. The guy accepted. So now she was telling the guy, hey, how are you? I want to be rich. You rich boy. And the guy is like, hey, I'm not rich. The lady was like, I want to join Illuminati. And the guy is like, hey, I'm not devil. You know, the guy did not know this lady's intention. And the lady was like, you know, I'm very serious. I got your name in this website. Sissy explained everything, that she's serious. She really want to join this thing. She want to be rich. And and the guy said, okay, open an account like this. The lady said she doesn't know how to create email. So the guy created email for Sissy, register her, send her the password and the username to log in. Sissy did. Now Sissy was asking this guy what are the sacrifices. And the guy said, oh no, you don't need to worry, everything is going to be fine, there's nothing serious. Sissy said okay. Then Sissy was like, don't worry about me, I'm not coming with my heart, I'm using my brain. Hey Sissy is using brain, not heart, and you guys know how much that thing can be dangerous when you're using your brain. You know the heart have like sympathy or something like that, but brain does not have, like, does not give a shit. So Sissy said she's using her brain, not the heart. This guy should not be worried. Me goosebumps were just doing me when I was reading these things. Sissy said that she wants to be a musician, she wants to be just popular and have money. This guy said no problem. So now, as I was going through, Sissy sent her picture. Oh my god, this girl. So Sissy sent picture. This girl, they were chatting, this guy was guiding her. They were even like showing her Illuminati sign, like they are what? Are they logos or sign? I don't know how to put them. Now I got tired there. I went to email. It was Sissy's email, not my own. When I opened, hey you guys, emails, the way they can assure this lady. I don't know if YouTube is not going to have issue with this video, but I'm telling you guys, they could send her things every day, different signs. They'll send her and they'll be giving her assurance not to be worried in this world. They're watching over her, this and that, email after email every day. So now what happened? I logged her out from, I screenshot all the chats, then I logged her out from Messenger. Now after logging her out from Messenger, I first left the message, the email. So now I call this friend of mine. I said, sister, this lady has joined Illuminati. What? I said, yes, she has joined Illuminati. This is her account. My friend was shaking like this on my behalf. Guys, what if she used you? I said, how will she use me? This lady stayed in my house. She saw me fasting and praying. She is even scared of me. If she was not scared of me, she could have not brought this phone. And the fact that the God I serve is the living God is the reason why she did not log out. Because this woman is too smart. She could have logged out. She could have deleted everything. I was not even going to get one. Or even she could have gone with the phone. But because the God I serve is bigger than anything she does.
One thing I have realized, that if God don't do it, it just won't get done. It's gonna take a miracle from God. If God don't do it, it won't get done.
God knows my heart. I don't have bad intention to have anyone. God wants me to see what this woman was doing in my house. That's why she could not. I told this lady, don't even be scared. And with these people, they need someone that you love more. It has to do with something with the sister or the mom or whatever. So me and my cousin, not his sister. Understand? Like, hey, she can use this day. The dog I send my sister, they will not use me. Sister knows. She stayed in my house. She know who she was staying with. Guys, I'm sorry if this video is going to be long. I don't know if I can do a part 2 or let me just continue. I should continue. Okay. So I told my friend Sissy is not going to use me. Now I left the email on. I logged out Messenger. Imagine every morning Illuminati is sending me email. Sending it to Sisi. So every day they are sending Sisi email, assuring her, sending her different sign of Illuminati, how they are going to change her life, how they are watching over her life, and all this and that. Guys, from there I just said no, I can't keep seeing these things. So I also screenshot all those emails. I logged her out and logged in. Imagine that same day they sent me my notes and everything. So if she was to go with the phone, I was not even going to study. You see that? It was not done there. Now I called one of my auntie's daughter, the one she was staying with in Kampala. I said, so and so, this is what Sisi did, 1, 2, 3, like this. This lady said, you even, I'm so surprised that Sisi is staying with you. You don't know this girl. This girl is capable. Me, I'm not even going to argue. Everyone knows in the family that that girl is bad. It's only me that did not know I was innocent. She was even shocked how she managed to stay with me. I said I did not see any sight of Sisi like this until the day she left my house. Imagine. I told her I'm sending you the evidence in case. So I sent her. That is it. I forgot about Sisi. I was just praying and that's it. Now I was talking Sisi. Like we were still friends on Facebook. Imagine I got Sisi change her name from Sisi to Sisi Illuminati.
What do you say?
Hey! Ha! Sisi Illuminati. Now wow. And now there's this, okay, she put it Illu. That was meaning Illuminati, obviously. And now there's this guy that I think she was dating the guy. That guy was already in. If you look at that guy, his entire body is with tattoos. Tattoo of this 666, what money nonsense. And if you see this guy Facebook, he only posts with money. He like posting naked, and he bleach. Every evening I could check Sisi's account. Sisi could just, like, this guy post and tag Sisi. Sisi post something like they are sweethearts and they are all in Illuminati. Then from there I'm like, why am I even stalking this lady? God forgive me. Let me just let her go and leave her. Let her do whatever she wants to do with her life. After all, it's her who decided to do this nonsense. I thank God that she did not do anything bad to me, because this kind of person is capable of doing anything. So I stopped stalking Sisi. Now I stayed. That was the day I was coming from work. I saw this guy across the road. Hey, I was in a public transport. I'm like, hey, whoa. So this guy is even in Juba. Then from there, today is, guys, you guys, it is 2022. Since 2020 in December, I have not seen Sisi. I have not heard about Sisi. Sisi has disappeared. I don't know where Sisi has gone, you guys. I cannot even hear about her. I don't even know whether she's fine, alive, or healthy, or what. I don't know. So moral of the story is, this day things are bad. People are capable of doing anything. There are people who want to be rich in ways that you, and as a normal person, you not even understand. Like, you want to shortcut. You don't want to work hard to be rich. You just want to be rich poor, like that. Like, even young kids. And that lady, I think she can be my follower. Imagine, she's very young and beautiful, and she's very smart, you guys. She's smart. And if you look at her, she's very beautiful. She's slim, like this, sexy. She can even be a model. You can get Sisi quiet. Sisi could not even talk, but Sisi was doing things. So I said, let me share this story with you guys. I don't know if I'm a good storyteller. You guys should let me know in the comment section. And I have a lot more stories. So today I told you this about Sisi, and see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Bye. Love you.